Hear ye, hear ye. Today we're going to talk about something, I don't know if it's a meme or a trend, but training your ears. Do you need to have trained ears to appreciate underground music? We're going to get into this one right now. I swear UG fans just be making up stuff at this point, but let's get into this. So I've been seeing over the years, when a new artist pops up or gains a little bit of notoriety, especially if their style is a bit more wacky and out there's a flock of underground fans that have apparently trained their ears for this already. And shout out UG Sound Cypher, they're way bigger than Double XL, so if you don't know, get to know. Now I know this didn't start with them, but there's been a lot of talk around their cyphers and these new artists that they're showcasing and having trained ears to be able to appreciate these artists. The most recent example is a man called Too Slimy. They're either frying him or they love him. But apparently to be able to appreciate his music, you need to have trained ears. So what does this trained ears stuff really mean? I do feel like it's slightly a meme and people just be saying it to kind of create some exclusivity around these new artists that they've just discovered. But if I overly deep it, and stay with me, I'm gonna overly deep it now, these underground fans might not just be waffling. Like, you had to have trained ears to understand a lot of the progressive music that been coming out, even if it was Lil Wayne back in the day, to Young Thug, to even Yeet. So even if it's low-key a meme, it kind of has some credence, because that's always been the way people have been listening to new music. You had to have a certain type of open ear. But where I do think it could be destructive is if this inspires new artists to be making crazier and crazier types of music to try and appeal to these training ear underground gremlins. At the end of the day, you just get random artists just making anything, like just putting anything out, and then they get praised for it because you have to have a trained ear to listen to it. And I know I'm getting a bit deep in the weeds, so bear with me. I think it's a bad route that we're taking if, to be different, artists just start putting out anything. Music has always been collaborative, so I feel it takes real creativity to be inspired by something and then create something completely new out of it. You don't have to just make crazier and crazier types of music for people that are meant to have trained ears to listen to. Like, music shouldn't be that difficult to listen to. But I completely understand, as an artist, you don't want to be boxed in by the stuff you're inspired by. I can't lie, that's what really separates the greats from the not so great. So I don't know, I think it's just a skill issue, really and truly. And of course, this whole thing's a meme, so you still get shit like this. Yeah, big man. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments about this whole ear training thing. Do you think people need to train their ears to listen to this new kind of music, or at least have a more open ear to listen to it? Or do you think that people just need to start making better music and maybe dig back into the archives and make some fresh stuff out of it? But yeah, I hope everyone has a blessed week, and as always, stay cozy.